I can't believe you did that. That's probably old and rotten. I wouldn't eat it.
Well, day one, we had to be at Bishop's house by around 6, I think. And then we headed up to Newport Beach and got aboard Brother Brown's boat and packed in all the gear.
I've never actually been on a boat before, so he spent a little bit kind of telling us how to react to certain things and just the boat safety. And then as we kind of got into it, Brother Brown gave us, I want you to make sure this rope doesn't slip, clean this, clean that.
First thing I did was go into the under cabin to go scrub. And then after that I got really seasick, so I slept most of the day.
We could slowly see Catalina getting closer, and once we got there, it just felt like an accomplishment that we just sailed across that entire sea.
We dropped anchor and started fishing. And then that night we had spaghetti and fried fish. And then later that night we played a few card games, and then we started night watch. And during our night watch, we saw seals hunting flying fish.
Yeah, it's amazing. Brother Brown let us use our sailboat, his sailboat, and he's done trips before with us, and so that's always really fun. And he's a really cool guy, and when we're just on the boat, if there's any spare time, he'll just start teaching us either knots or just talking about different stories or about the sea, and it's always really interesting to learn more about how that works.
I think the hardest part of this trip was unloading the boat, reloading it, unloading it, reloading it, taking back and forth for multiple days.
I've been on a lot of high adventure trips, a lot of times experiencing new things. It's always super fun. The people you're with is also super fun. They can make or break the situation for sure. And we've always been super blessed to have like a super good group.
Oh! Gordon Ramsay up in.
Once I first heard about the trip, I was like, wow, we're leaving on Saturday? Like, usually we never leave on a Saturday and go over Sunday. We always come home on Saturday. I've never had sacrament not at home or church.
Having sacrament on the beach was very calming. The waves and the rocks just gave you a calming sensation.
Like, you definitely could feel the Spirit, even though it's not in a church. You could still feel the Spirit strong. And we did have a good sacrament meeting out on the little beach that we had it on.
My spiritual message was about a scripture we memorized, one of the first ones we memorized in seminary, which is Doctrine and Covenants 6:36. Look unto Christ in every thought, doubt not, fear not. And it's just, we should always have Christ in the back of our minds, and as we're enjoying this beautiful world and all these amazing campsites and nature, we should think about how they were made by God and how they point to Him.
High adventure, I think it's mostly it's just a great time to bond with others in our quorum and then the young men. And it's really the time to have fun while learning.
The fact that we gotta come here together, we gotta camp together, hike together, sail together. It's really just, we're all in this together.
There it is. There below us. Wow! Oh my gosh. We're just like, they're boating with us. I really want to. Didn't someone say if you touch a dolphin you get $50?
I think one of my best experiences has been hiking. I really enjoyed it. Had some excellent views. On our hike, we went over a hill, and when we got to the top, there was a bunch of bison, and we could get a real close-up look, and it was really, really amazing, and they were just so close, and one of them almost charged at Sire later on. It was pretty cool.
Good morning. That's a big one. He's in charge.
The hike was actually pretty fun. I thought it would be like a lot harder and longer than it was, but it was pretty nice. It was really pretty too. There's lots of sights and we could see the ocean like for the majority of it. And then it was really cool seeing the buffalo there, or the bison. But yeah, those were really cool. We got pretty close up to them too.
The hike there was cold, cloudy, and wet. So we walked through a cloud and it started raining. And it was cool because we were above the cloud and we couldn't see anything on either side.
My favorite part of the trip has probably been just each night playing games together as a group and talking together around the campfire. And each night we do Roses and Thorns, where we talk about things that we really enjoyed and some things that have been hard for us.
We definitely did have a lot of amazing fireside chats, so that we could reflect on each day and kind of take in the lessons that we learned, and also just embrace the things that we really loved about the trip.
Worth infinitely more.
Get a quick pan of the crew here recording.
We're gonna hit you on the
All
head,
right,
Si.
let's go. Tough on 3. 1, 2, 3. Tough!
Why'd you guys go down?
I survived!
Brother Chin has probably been one of the hardest workers. He doesn't stop looking out for us.
It's been awesome getting to know Bishop Barney a lot more. He was very helpful. He convinced me to go on this trip at the last minute.
Brother Brown is very kind. Like he's a really good young men's leader because he's not forceful with anything, but if he needs something done, he will ask you kindly. And
I love talking to Brother Clemens, and he's really funny and he's cool to talk to. Just easy person, and I've hanged out with him for like a long, not just on this trip, but for many years because he's been involved in activities for a long time.
We got one! We got one! Wait. Yes!
We got a midget!
Favorite thing that we've done, so...
probably catching 4 fish.
I got to learn how to fish too.
The hikes were awesome.
I'll probably tell my mom about that crooked bridge we got down there.
I really liked snorkeling. That was fun.
Probably sailing across the backside of the island. It was like scary and sketchy because like there's huge like swells and stuff.
Woohoo! There they are on the boat.
Adventure, to me it's a time to like get to know the young men better, get closer to them, and then also have like spiritual experiences and to get away from the modern world.
My favorite part of this trip probably has been the hikes.
And so the scenery, the wildlife, the dolphins.
When I get home from this trip, the first thing I tell my mom about, 1 pair of underwear,